Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler videos, series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, we are properly getting into warm time of the year time, and I am not a big fan. But hopefully, this review will help me out with that. Well, we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, only because I have to, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's definitely the case today. Went over there, got off of work about maybe an hour or so ago, as you do. And not a bad run. Not great, not bad. It was what it was. Work. When I was done, though, man, I was sore, I was tired. And like I said, it's not crazy hot or anything, but it's officially at the point where, it's still in the low 70s even at night. And, that's not... I'm like a 60 to 65 degree type of guy. So, when I was on my way home, I wanted something nice and refreshing, but also something that would hopefully, help bring my temperature down just a little bit. So, where did I go? What did I get? Well, folks, I went out to Dunkin. And this is their strawberry smoothie. I've reviewed the mango nata, then there was the coconut one, I can't think of what it was, the pina colada one. This is the last of their sort of, quasi-premium drinks? I don't know. I've actually reviewed so much stuff from Dunkin that I have an entire playlist called Dunkin Sampler Platter Reviews. That's where this review is going to end up. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this one. Ha 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 ha. Let's give it a go. Ooh. That's really nice. Very sweet. And I'm not mad at that. I reviewed a smoothie from Smoothie King. Maybe about a month or so ago, a couple months ago, whatever it was now. And it wasn't bad for what it was, but I lamented the fact that so many smoothie places now are geared specifically towards the protein smoothies and the healthier smoothies, which is fine. But I just like a nice bullshit, fruity, sweet tasting smoothie. So I'm happy about this. Yeah, that's really nice. It has a really nice, vibrant taste to it. And I appreciate the fact that, although it is very sweet, for one thing, it's still very refreshing tasting, which I like. That fruitiness really kind of helps. Again, it's vibrant, it fills you up, makes you feel good. But even outside of that, I like the fact that, while it is mostly sweet, they didn't just let that be the only element of the strawberry to focus on, because strawberries aren't just sweet. They have a tartness to them, they have a little bit of a bite. And so this has that as well, kind of on the tail end. You get a little bit of a tanginess to it, and I like that. So it gives it, just a little bit of contrast. Even though more than, I would say probably solid 85% of this is more just kind of strawberry and sweet flavored. But like I said, you do get that little tanginess throughout. That's nice. It drinks really nice. It's nice and smooth. And it's got a good strawberry flavor. It's just, I might, this is the last one of those that I reviewed because, quite frankly, I kind of figured it would be the least interesting. And to an extent it is. It's strawberry. But less interesting doesn't mean bad, Usually when I do these reviews, I prefer to go over there and review things that I think are going to be weird or interesting or what have you, because it gives me more to talk about. But there is a lot to be said for, just a well thought out, well put together, drink or food item or what have you. And this definitely falls in that category. This is nice. I like to hold it in my mouth just for a little bit. It lets that tanginess kind of come more to the forefront, so you get a bigger burst of it, and that's really nice. If you just swig it back, it kind of, goes through. It's still there, but like it kind of makes its way and then it's gone. But if you hold on to it just a little bit, it allows your entire mouth to get that nice tangy feel to it. That's a really nice drink. I like that. I didn't think I was going to dislike it, but like I honestly like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. All right. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? 3rd question, is it helping me with this, slightly warmer than I prefer day? Yes, yes, and yes. I think for me personally, like, again, this one's a little bit of a shocker how much I like this, because, I expected it to be at least decent. Dunkin does a pretty good job with most of their stuff. Every now and again they have a miss, but by and large. And I think for me, man, it's just, I like the way the strawberry tastes. I appreciate, and it's not like a chemically taste or anything like that. I'm sure it's probably, whatever artificial flavors or what have you, but it's still tasting really nice. I like how punchy the flavor is. It's not like, again, like a bullshit smoothie where, it's trying to be high. It's like, look, this is a fucking smoothie from Dunkin' Donuts. It has no illusions about what its purpose is. It just needs to taste good and be filling, and it works in that regard. And I definitely, this is exactly the type of drink that I love on like a hot day or a cold day or, any pretty much type of day, because I just like frozen drinks. But I'm definitely down with this. Like I'll get this again for sure. Out of the 3, the Mango Nata and the Pina Colada one, I'd say the Mango Nata is probably my personal favorite, which I have reviewed, by the way. You can go look that up if you're interested. But I would put this above the Pina Colada one, so yeah, it's not bad. If I'm recommending it, I'm absolutely recommending it. And in fact, I think this one is probably the easiest of the 3 to recommend because it's kind of the most basic. It's just strawberry smoothie. I've had better strawberry smoothies in my day, but I've also had way worse. I would honestly put this on the better end of the, the higher tier stuff. Not in that upper echelon, but, it's in a respectable tier. And I think that most people could get down with this. If you're into more of like the protein type smoothies and stuff, this probably isn't going to be for you. It is a sweet smoothie. I like it. It's definitely more of like sort of a dessert kind of beverage. If you're not into that, it might not be for you. But the strawberry flavor is there. It is really tasty, and it's nice and refreshing. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, check over there for yourselves a truly strawberry-tastic rest of your life. Because, folks, strawberries are just good. They just work in almost anything. So, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and, just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your favorite type of smoothie? I think for me, anything with pineapple, typically. Although I say that and it's like, well, like the pina colada one. It's like, well, I'm not really a big pina colada person. But, I love a pineapple smoothie. You can put some other stuff, but I don't want too much stuff. Pineapple mango works, of course. Pineapple orange might probably be my favorite, though. But, it's a pineapple orange banana. I've had that. That was really good. So. But let me know your personal preference.